Hello everyone, this is InsaneJ, and today we are going to make the single most expensive machine GregTech has to offer. It's the Distillation Tower, and it is used to convert fuel and biomass into, better fuels. No, I said that wrong. It's used to convert oil into fuel, to diesel in fact. So I got some stuff on me. It was already prepared a while ago. And we already had this spot in our factory. We just never got around to actually filling it up. So let's get started. The Distilation Tower really is a tower. And you make it using the standard machine casing and then some highly advanced machine casing, and then some more standard machine casing, and then some more highly advanced machine casing, and then the last layer is going to cover it up. And now if we put the distillation tower here, it should do something, but it's not. Why is this not working? Because I used the wrong one. Yep, I used the wrong block. Sorry. All these black. Well, they're pink. Come on. What do you want from me? Can I just try them like this? Okay. Fire for the win. Yeah, you never know with GregTech machines. Might as well explode. Okay, so not the highly advanced machine block. You need the highly advanced... No, the advanced machine casing. The pink one. Which is a lot cheaper. Still very expensive. Although at this point in the game we don't really care anymore. There we go. Working. Yep, turn green. That's good. Let's get rid of this. Oh, not my range. Might need that later. Okay, so this is the distillation tower. And it works by putting in oil and empty cells. And that will give you a bunch of stuff. It's really nice. So let's see, what did we do here? Insert from the top and then extract from the side. So I'm gonna remove this piece of ME cable and put an import bus on the side. Tell it to move stacks of items. And then before I connect the power, I want it to go crazy fast. So I'm going to put in one transformer upgrades. And 4 overclockers. Hopefully we'll be able to provide it with enough energy. Then I need some cable. And I need an ME interface. And we just ran out. Okay. We'll order the ME interface for now. And it'll get done when it's done. Okay, so I connect the power. Yeah, this cable has become a little glitchy. I'm not sure why. I think it has to do with the amount of cable we have in our base. But sometimes it's a graphical glitch. It keeps working without problems, but it glitches from time to time. So what I wanted to do was get a concrete panel so we can cover this up nicely. There we go. And then all we need is our ME interface. Put put that on top. Some ME cable, and I just reset the whole ME system, but that's alright. Okay, so this is the distillation tower. What we need to do now is put some stuff in, and hopefully I can just put everything in from the top. And if not, then I can use a sorter. It's something with advanced in the name. Yeah, there it is. This one, advanced regulator. But yeah, we'll see what we need. First, we're going to need some oil. And over here, you can see the center one is filled with oil. So if I put some cells in there, it's going to fill up really quickly. And now the recipe for this, I think, is 16 oil cells, 32 empty cells. Yeah, 16 oil cells, 32 empty cells, and that will give us a bunch of stuff. So let's try that for a moment. 16, 32, so let's shift click it in there. And it says insufficient energy line. So by the looks of things, I put in too many overclockers for our energy net. I'm going to put in some battery upgrades, but that won't solve the problem. So what we need to do is either take out the overclockers, which probably means making a new one, or upgrading our energy net. So I'll be right back. Okay, so we got a new distillation tower. I'm going to turn off this import bus for a minute, because there we go, because I would like to try this again and catch the output of this this process. Well, this is going to take a while. There's one more thing I need to do, and that is turn all this liquid, not fuel, oil we have here into oil cells. I could just, of course, put an export bus on here and then have the cells go through, but we never know for sure which quantum tank is going to get which kind of liquid, and I don't want to know, I just want to store it somewhere. So what I'm going to do is set up a machine to automatically make oil cells for me. I'm going to put it down here just to keep it close to the machine we're working on. Yeah, this will do. And the machine I'm using, of course, is the fluid transposer. And I'm going to configure this one to accept stuff through the top and the side, and eject to the bottom. It should always be turned on. And an import bus over here. A fluid bus over here. And do we have an export bus? Yes, we do. Export bus goes over there. And then all we need to do is connect it to the rest of the ME system. Man, this is awkward. Okay, I'll just put it here like this. Now this fluid export bus needs to put in oil, and there we go, slowly filling up with oil. And this export bus should move empty cells. Like this. And now it's exporting all of our oil into oil cells. And these we can then put into the distillation tower above. Let's see if it's finished. It's almost done. I tried putting in another overclocker, but it wouldn't let me for some reason. There's the transformer upgrade. And yeah. An overclocker would mean it would start to use 2000 EU per tick, which is a lot. I don't know if it would still be energy efficient at that point. So maybe it's for the best. Okay, what I'm going to do next is I'm going to program the recipes. So 16 oil cells and 32 empty cells got me this stuff. 16 diesel, 16 sulfuric acid, a glycerol cell and a methane cell. So I'm going to program those recipes. Because it's always good to have recipes in the ME system. It's the cicada. Okay, so 16 oil, 32. Oh wait, there's a problem here. Nope, there's not. Sorry. Let's continue. So that's one. Yeah, we can also craft these. And this one. And this one. Okay, so I got my recipes. And I'm going to put them into the ME interface. So now I should be able to order some diesel. Let's order one. It should make me 16. And by the looks of things, it started. So that's good. You can just chuck everything in and it sorts itself out apparently. So that's good. Ooh, thunder. So the reason for having this in a recipe and not just exporting all the oil through here is that I don't know really. We can do it on demand, or we can just process all the oil we have in here. But one thing you should keep in mind when using GregTech machines is if you leave something in the bottom slot and the machine is basically not, well, doing its job, it's just waiting there for materials, then it will use quite a bit of CPU time as if it was turned on. If you run a server yourself, you can check it using Opus, which is also part of AMP, and you will see it's using quite a bit of processing time. That's also the reason why I'm going to use these advanced regulators on the industrial blast furnaces, so they don't get stuck with half a recipe like this one. There's always coal dust in here, but nothing to use the coal dust with. But it's using as much CPU time as if it was turned on, and that's a waste. So that's one of the reasons to have this on demand, so we don't keep empty cells in here. Although we could, of course, solve the problem using the advanced regulator. So yeah, that's the distillation tower. Gives you a bunch of stuff. There's also a recipe in here for biomass, so we can process oil and biomass. That will give us ethanol, water and some fertilizer. And we have a ton of compressed plants, so we have quite a bit of stuff we can process using this machine. So I'm going to get that set up off camera, and maybe I'll show it to you guys later, but I'm sure you get the gist of it. So that's GregTech's Distillation Tower. Man, it's really thundering outside. Wow. Let's hope we don't get another tornado. Anyway, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.